right, we're here. We've done it. We
So
made it.
I noticed that your couch, it makes me feel like a kid again.
Yeah, because your legs are a little
My
off.
feet cannot touch.
All right, so where I said, all right, we're here. We're just going to start there. That's going to be the official start point.
Yeah, we're already rolling.
We're rolling. This is going to be, we're going to be recording.
Well, you said we were bullshitting.
So, okay, welcome back to Cloud Surfing. Again, my name's Jake. From the last couple of episodes, you probably remember me. Today is my guest, Naython. Naython, say hi.
Hey.
Naython, he went to school to be a carpenter slash... You know what? I'm just going to let you say what all of your degrees that you went to school for.
All of them.
Didn't you?
Not
Well, you
really.
did a couple things.
Well, I started off in law enforcement and found out that was not for me. And then, after that, took a couple years off and went to school for residential construction. Graduated from there and kind of been doing a lot of different things with that. But right now I am a maintenance technician for apartments.
Nice. What do you do?
Well,
I actually haven't even asked you yet what you do at this job. This is the first time I've seen you since you've gotten your new job. Congrats, first of all.
Thank you.
Since we moved here, we've only seen each other twice. Three times maybe.
At that time I was just helping my buddy out at the meat market.
Yep.
So, pretty chill job that was. But yeah, for my current job, all I do is when someone moves out, I fix up the apartment, everything they've ever broken or damaged. And then I also do work orders, which means if someone has something broken that they want fixed while they live there, I get to go into their apartment and fix that stuff. So
Okay. Just because I need to know, can you please tell the story again of what you found in Grand Forks right before you left to come here? Not what you found, but who you found.
Oh God. I did find a dead body.
That was tough.
Yeah, that was a day.
That was a tough day. God.
Yeah, no.
For those of you guys who don't know, Naython and I used to live together.
Yeah.
Back in our college days.
That was a good time.
A good fucking time. Anyway, continue.
Oh, you want to know more about that story that day or what?
Dude, just tell the story like you told me that day.
Well,
maybe not the same way, not so sad, because that was the day of. Now we can add a little more.
Well, pretty much.
I mean, if someone died, it's not going to be
Someone
like,
had
yay.
called the office asking if we had seen this tenant because they had missed a payment. It was an older lady, and she also missed her rent payment, which was very unlike her. And we did a wellness check basically, and I walked in first and found her on the kitchen floor.
Just trying to make a fucking tuna casserole.
Casserole. But yeah, no, she I guess was diabetic and went into a diabetic coma.
Oh,
and,
man.
Yeah, I don't know if she
Dude.
smacked her head on the counter on the way down, but she did not. She woke up dead.
Okay, let's talk about fucking diabetes. Do you know anyone with diabetes, like,
Oh, yeah.
personally?
I was actually just seeing a girl who was a type 1, and boy, that shit looked complicated.
Dude, so one of the kids I coached when I was a Thunder coach, name was Justin. He had diabetes, so like, yeah, of course, he had diabetes, and it was kind of an eye-opening experience for me as a coach too, because not only, and mind you, this is not a problem. I loved it. I loved every second of it. He was a great kid. He worked his ass off. And I was happy to do it. But like, you have a whole separate approach now. Like, you're like, yes, I'm watching the game, watching the lines come in and out, defense go in and out. But I'm also now have to make sure that Justin's not going to get too low or too high on his blood sugar where he's going to fucking pass out. Because he had a pump, but his parents had to still monitor it manually and, like, pump it in and out because he was too new into it or so. I don't know what the full... All I knew was that when he was starting to, like... I'm like, hey, Justin, how's it going? And he would just, like he would just doze off in the La La Land. It's like, yeah, he probably needs a little
shot.
That's crazy shit, man. That stuff is expensive.
Yeah, and her insurance, because like I said, she was like the only person that I really one-on-one got to see it happen with. She was having troubles because her insurance was kind of being pricks and they weren't covering it. Yeah.
Can you imagine?
And well, the thing is too is they like wanted her to use less. She needs to use a certain amount or whatever, but they basically told her, well, this is as much as you're getting from us, so maybe you should try to use less. It's like, you don't get to decide that kind of thing.
No, and what's terrible though is like, it's not like these insurance companies, they're not billionaire people. It's you got a lot of people who are bullshitting medical needs, bullshitting this, bullshitting that, and just making claim after claim on nothing. And that, I mean, what is insurance? Everyone's paying in their premium, and then when someone needs something, it comes out of that pool. That's insurance. Mm-hmm. So someone's paying for all that bullshit, and eventually it's going to come down to the person who needs insulin that's ultimately paying for it, because now she can't get insulin.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, I couldn't imagine to be told, like, well, try to figure it out or die.
Or die.
I mean, you know?
Like, you have contacts.
Yeah.
Insurance issues with contacts ever?
I think it's kind of dumb how they only cover... So technically my contacts are supposed to last me 6 months. Like, that's the amount of supply I should be getting. But they say that they'll only cover for 1 year. Or, like, they'll only pay for one refill a year. But, like, technically I have to fill... like 2. Twice a year, so I pay for the other one basically, which, I mean, it's not terrible. My contacts are not too expensive, but it's one of those situations. It's a very minor situation right. for what we're talking about.
And that's over. But that's weird. Over. What I'm trying to say is, like, that's over on the eye care side, because that's not medical insurance. That's vision insurance. It's different. So, like, I was kind of hoping it would be a little bit.
I wanted a deep story.
Right? No. I was kind of hoping more that it would have been like, no, yeah, insurance covers that, because, like, generally speaking, insurance does cover stuff like that. Like, need contacts, need fucking, like, I don't know, I broke my pinky and it was fully covered. But, like, you need insulin? Oh, I don't know about that. Like, dude, I've seen people get their pinkies ripped off in mills and they survived the incident. I've never seen someone go into a diabetic-induced coma and never get insulin and come out alive. Doesn't happen.
Yeah, that's some scary shit, and I'm glad I don't have to deal with it.
I'm very glad I don't have to deal with it, but I recognize that other people do.
Right, and after every single meal, every, time she's been drinking, before bed, after bed, like, had to check it, and, like, Jesus, what happens if you forget one time and you are low? Like, that's fucked up.
I went to high school with a girl, her name was Casey, and there was another girl, her name was Phoebe. And they both, like, I remember, like, mid-class, they would just have to, like, stab their finger and, like, test the blood. And it's like, can you imagine? Like, on top of everything you're already dealing with in high school, now you've got to deal with stabbing your finger during the day and, like, oh, am I surviving today? Like, what? That's already ridiculous. Then, I don't know if you can get insulin. Like, this is just all these extra stressors on top of what you and I just deal with. Like, just going to work.
Yeah, like I said, I'm happy I don't have to deal with it.
Makes us appreciate the day a little more.
Yeah.
Featuring my cat Thunder right here. Oh, Thunder used to be Nathan's favorite.
Yeah, now I show up and she doesn't even acknowledge me.
Well, she's just getting older. She was a kitten before. Now she's getting older.
Older? She's what, 3?
Thunder?
Yeah.
No, dude. She's only like 1-2 years old.
What? Then she's not even old.
What's that?
Then that's not even old.
I didn't say she's old, but she's getting older. You know? I mean, like, to be honest with you, Oshi's kind of the one who's becoming a crackhead. Yeah.
Become a little bitch.
I'm not saying... Well, dude, because, like, I got her that new cat... Oh, my grandma got her that new cat tower. Over I don't know if you've seen that. In my room, they have, like, a cat jungle. Oh, like, my room's not even my room anymore. It's theirs. And...
The cats live here with their housekeeper.
Yep, I take care of them. I clean up their shit. Yeah, I pooped in this box. Clean this. Like, that's literally... So I'll tell you how spoiled they are. So while I had my sister's cat here for a little bit, I gave her that little litter box in my room just to have her own litter box. These 2 cats are such selfish bitches. They don't even use the $200 self-cleaning litter box I got them in my bathroom.
Oh, they'd rather you do it.
They like watching me clean up their shit. They do. I swear to God, they like it. Just, yes, clean my poop.
God. Yeah, your cats are something else, man.
What were we talking about before we got into diabetes?
I think just my job.
Oh, your job. We were talking about that lady. She died. Yeah, that's what we were at. So what happens when something like that happens? Like, do you have to call the police and then they talk to you about it, or?
Yep. Well, they did ask us some questions about who went in and stuff like that, and
just in case.
Yeah, how we found her, if we moved her, all that kind of good stuff. Right. But basically, they take her away, and we have to leave the room as is until we get the all clear from the cops, and basically we get to go in and clean up after that. Yeah, it was pretty. It was pretty haunting.
Do you have to notify anyone? Like, hey, someone died in this apartment.
Yeah, and so that was kind of our office person's job. So I don't know how that conversation went. I can't imagine it would have been very fun. But yes, my half of the job, it was kind of weird being in that apartment, doing the turn for having someone else move in a couple months later. It was very strange knowing that someone was just right there.
Yeah.
Standing in that spot on top of where she was like that was just haunting.
That's just a weird... I mean, the whole concept of death is weird in the first place because no one knows what the fuck's going on. That's obviously why people are scared about it, because you don't know what's going up next.
Mm-hmm.
But here's what I like to think. Like, best case scenario, we all go to heaven and we, like, are pimping it with our boys. Like, oh, dude, like, look at this, my dog, dude, here he is. Like, that's what like, all your ancestors are waiting for you like it's an airport terminal. Like, oh, you made it, dude. Your flight made it. Like, or it's going to be like how it was before we were born. Remember that? No? Yeah, kind of just like that, I think. Exactly. Just
I'm not sure how to respond.
Yeah, you don't remember what it was like before you were born? Yeah, it might just be like that after we die. Who knows?
Oh, okay, cool.
we don't know though. Like who the fuck? For anyone who's like, well, if you don't do that, you're going to hell. How the fuck do you know? You been there? You were there. You wrote the. Did you write the Bible? No.
Yeah,
it is. People wrote the fucking Bible, so like take it for the grain of salt. Like I obviously I'm a Christian too. But you have to, like, I'm still a human being realizing, like, Constantine, the guy who was not a Christian until 14 minutes before he died, wrote the New Testament. You got to take it with a grain of salt, at least a little bit.
Mm-hmm. And again, you might know way more facts than I do, so, like,
that's just me. That's just me thinking out loud.
In general, you know way more than I do about a lot of weird different things.
The difference, like, here's I get way too critical in the thinking about things.
You do.
I just get way too into it. Look at that picture.
But dude, one of the things you wanted to talk to me about tonight, and I was super excited about.
Oh, I was going to
talk. Disney Plus.
We need to talk about The Mandalorian.
The Mandalorian, yes.
Oh my god! So, I didn't even realize I was interested in what the Mandalorians were up to until this show came around.
Right.
Like, okay, I did like Boba Fett, and I did like Jango Fett, and I liked the whole idea. But would you have been at all interested in the backstory?
Well, did you know they're not technically Mandalorians?
What?
So they are. If you remember, Jango Fett is actually one of I think he's the guy that they took the DNA and made the clones off of, that's right. Jango Fett was the guy that they took the DNA from.
That's right, in episode fucking 2 or 3.
It was 2. And the other thing is, I'm on a Facebook page, and everyone was talking about how him and Boba Fett were not actually Mandalorians, but they had the same practice. I'd like to talk to someone who's read all the books and all that stuff.
Okay, we're going to need to get an expert. Okay, so like I said, we're going to discuss maybe doing this more often, like talking about more like into the sci-fi world, because believe it or not, a lot of people like that shit. Dude, like, you know how many people at work who are like with kids and they run giant machines and shit, and I bring up the word Jango Fett and they're like, "Oh, dude!" Like, I don't know why. Why is it so bad to like Star Wars?
I don't know anyone.
It's a kids movie. Is it? Because there's a lot more shit I didn't even realize about the movie until I was older.
See, that's the thing is, I think it helps that I definitely kind of grew up liking Star Wars, like, from a young age. So to me, it's grown with me because it's kind of been an ongoing thing since I was a kid, that idea of Star Wars and the Star Wars galaxy and everything. So it's just always been there, and it's always growing and evolving, and there's always new added stories. So it's just something you can kind of keep in touch with, and like it's really
it's like another
enjoyable.
Universe that you get to keep up with.
Right, exactly. And the thing is the Mandalorian is obviously canon because it's owned by Disney, and it's all real, the true story to the Star Wars universe. Just information that we haven't learned yet.
Can I be real with you that I like that Disney's doing? Super unpopular opinion. I got like every frowny face in the universe on Facebook for posting this comment.
What, that Disney's doing the Star Wars
They're
stuff?
doing a good job, dude. They're doing a good job. Like, here's the deal. You don't have to like change. People fucking hate change. But, like, what they did was they didn't fuck with it too much. They made this. They changed, like, episode 1 through 6 into the Star Wars Skywalker saga. Mm-hmm. All right, then they added 7 over that. They aren't fucking with the first 6. They aren't. They're leaving him. And the only thing they ever did was, like, enhance some of the grainy shit out of it. And I don't think anyone's mad about that. Like, if you can remake Mulan and remake Lion King, then you can remake Star Wars and make it look cleaner. They didn't change it.
Right.
So I don't think they did anything wrong. And now adding all this other context, like Solo, and adding context for The Mandalorian, and, like, I like it. It's expanding the universe like what Marvel did.
And, dude, Rogue One, that was such a cool movie to see how they got the plans for the Death Star.
Can I be honest with you with Rogue One?
What?
Okay. The only reason I watched that movie was because, well, I shouldn't say the only reason I watched it, but the only way I was able to watch it was I had to download it on the internet. And it was such terrible quality because I was back home and I was, like, on the fucking area where there was no internet. I could barely see it. It was so grainy. It was so shitty. I need to.
Guess where you can watch it now.
So, what are your thoughts on Disney Plus?
Dude, honestly, I mean, obviously, I don't really care to go back and watch the Vault movies, you know, like Beauty and the Beast and all that,
Aladdin
classics,
and
or even the Disney TV shows or anything. Like, that's not where I am, but I think Disney Plus it's already huge. I mean, it's a huge topic, and Netflix is trying to pair up with Nickelodeon just to combat it. But yeah, it's a pretty big deal, and especially for kids or parents of kids or even just Disney fanatics. Like, I know plenty of girls who just love all of the old Disney classics, and it's a pretty big deal to have that available.
What I like about it too is how they have it divided. Like, it's not just one platform where you search Star Wars or Iron Man. It's the Marvel universe is this button, the Star Wars universe is this button, the Disney universe is this. Like, I like that shit.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to click Star Wars and boom, all Star Wars.
It's right there. Another streaming service. But I'm going to be honest with you. When I got the streaming service, I got rid of Amazon Prime and I got rid of, what was that? I had another one that I got rid of. I can't remember if it was like an app on Sling. That Sling one.
Never had Sling.
Yeah, but I got rid of them because I don't need that shit.
Right. Well, dude, I get Disney Plus for free.
Verizon.
You have it Verizon.
I love it. If you have Verizon.
Thank you, Verizon.
PSA. If you have, for the only thing I'm ever gonna thank Verizon for, because you guys are kind of fucking assholes. But
there goes your Verizon sponsorship.
They were never gonna sponsor me. I bitch too much about them. They know, but. No, they do have good coverage, but it's like, dude, how much does your fucking phone bill have to be a month to make it until you're like, fuck phone service?
Yeah, no, I just got a new phone a couple months ago, so I'm at $167 a month right now until it goes back down.
Yeah,
it's pretty disgusting.
With a side of
filthy,
just disgusting.
But, yeah, I don't always have 4 bars, which to me, with that high a price, like, I just feel like
unacceptable.
I should always have full bars.
Right.
But, I mean, is it really possible? Fucking knows. But.
Yeah. Okay, 1969, we sent a man to the moon on less than a megabyte. You can get 4 motherfucking bars. Like, come on, dude. We sent a man to the moon with less than 1 megabyte of data for the whole trip. Alright, yeah, just go ahead and fuck with my mic. That's cool. Hey, you need to take a seat. Sorry for that. My cat is... Hi. Yep. Okay. If you're watching this... Cats are... Yeah. What? Okay. So we'll just keep going. Well, yeah. So what they don't have in the Star Wars universe is a cat walking all over him while they're trying to do a podcast.
He did get pretty fucked up by that rhino thing, though.
What's that?
That rhino fucking thing that he had to fight off in the second episode.
What is that called? They had a name for it.
A sci-fi rhinoceros.
The Rancor.
Is that what it was called?
Yeah, it was the Rancor. And you want to know why I remember that? And it's not because of Star Wars. It's because on Family Guy, when a debt collector came to Mr. Lois's dad, Mr. Pewterschmidt's house, he was like, "Yeah, well, you can collect my debt if you battle the Rancor." And he like opened the trap door and he fell into the fucking Rancor bit, and it was basically just a reproduction. Yeah, it was fucking funny.
Family Guy teaching us Star Wars things.
Well, it's like RuneScape taught me how to type.
That's true. I bet
remember growing up all the right type?
Typing probably. Your words per minute just went up.
It did.
Your Guam.
It did, dude. Remember, well, they made the QWERTY keyboard, the standard keyboard today, to slow down typing. Shit, man, it sped it up. I swear to God, like that can make for whatever reason those out of order keyboards, like just with that Q up here in the upper left, and we'll throw a Z down there, and fuck it, throw the X there. Like, why does that make sense?
I don't know who came up with that shit.
Is it just because that's the only thing we've known since day one, so our brains are just programmed? Probably. That makes sense. That's probably what it is.
I don't fucking know.
I don't know. Back to the Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Episode 1. Okay, let's go back to chapter 1, as they call it.
Yes.
Basically, we're walking into what I would describe as a upper middle class Mandalorian. He's not on top, but he's definitely been around the fucking block.
He still seems like he's learning.
Oh, he's green, but he's done.
I mean, he had to learn how to ride that stupid 2-leg walking thing.
Yeah, but that was on that random planet. I mean, that'd be like us going to, like, Australia and then being like, oh, well, you're not a very good human because you couldn't ride the kangaroo. Like, well, I've never seen this fucking kangaroo before, dude. Like, I don't know what this is.
I'm pretty sure that's a rite of passage there to ride the kangaroo.
I would like to go into their pouch. I would like to go into a kangaroo's pouch one day. I would like to crawl up into a ball and just be warm.
Just get hopped around.
What are those called? A marsupial?
That
right?
is their species.
The marsupial. And then there's like a fish that's also a marsupial.
Get what?
Does
it have legs? I don't get it.
There is a fish. Oh, man. And this is all stoner talk. This was just me at my buddy's house the other day, and we were looking up pictures, and we're like, what the fuck is that, dude? But there's a fish that's a marsupial because it has a pouch and everything. And then,
is that why? Is that what makes them marsupial?
Yeah, they have to have like a pouch, and they have to have like back legs that have like reverse knees or something else too. There's a couple. So they have to have like T-Rex arms. Just the little fucking things.
Yes. Damn.
Dude, you know what I would like to rewatch? Oh man, I wish we had a Jamie on this podcast. But that video of that dude punching out the fucking kangaroo for fucking with his dog.
Oh, yeah, dude, that was great. And that kangaroo was stunned.
That kangaroo
just rattled.
Literally looked like Muhammad Ali as well with how shredded that... Did you see how many muscles that kangaroo had?
I don't remember
dude,
the video vividly.
That thing hit the gym. That thing did squats.
That thing had a 3-course meal of protein.
It did. It did. And it blew my mind. Okay, see this picture up here? What the picture we're looking at on the screen right now, and this is just going to be completely off course here. I just want to drive this point home. Look how big that valley is. It's a picture of like the Grand Canyon with a big valley down the middle with a stream running through the middle of it at the very bottom. But on either side of it is kind of a cliff that goes down. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why don't we believe that whole thing was filled with water one day, just ripping through there, flooding? Because that's not the official story by science.
I thought the story was that water wore it down over time.
Yeah, like those rocks over there were stronger, and those ones in there weren't. But like, why can't that whole thing have been the stream during a flood? Like, with how much evidence there is about, like, I don't know if you knew this. I'm going to drop some knowledge on you quick. There's a shitload of scientists from around the world that have been reporting a massive astrological event hitting our planet, basically an asteroid hitting our planet about 13,000 years ago that we didn't know about until, like, everyone's finding, like, nuclear core glass samples, like, in the same age from all around the planet. I mean, there was probably a mass extinction event causing a global flooding event about 13,000 years ago. And, people are like, oh, it's Noah's flood and blah, 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 which it does line up at the right time. But, yeah, which is kind of crazy, to be honest with you. But right now, like, these scientists are coming, but the mainstream scientists are pushing back, like, no, you're so full of shit, dude, fuck you. Wrong. It's like, what? Why can't we listen to this guy? Like, this guy probably has a pretty good point, man.
Yeah, again, science is not my strong suit. Mandalorian.
So the fucking guy is we'll talk about Mandalorian now. Let's just stay on Mandalorian.
Yeah, we kind of just
it's how this podcast goes, dude. It's like
this is why we said we're gonna bullshit a little bit here. It's the whole point.
Yeah, that's I you know what, dude, like I remember like when I started this podcast, like there is one rule to this podcast, and that is I'm doing whatever the fuck I want to do on it. Like, if you don't want to sponsor me because you don't like the shit I'm saying, go fuck yourself. I don't care. I don't care. This is my show. So I think that's kind of what people want to hear nowadays too. To be honest with you, like seeing someone with a backbone. Like I am for the comedy clubs. There was a lady who bitched to an owner afterwards about my jokes. You need to warn people, bitch. You're at a fucking comedy club.
For 21.
Warn
plus.
what? Warn you of what? You are a grown adult. It's words. If you can't handle words as a grown adult, hang yourself.
Well, maybe that is not a good
Be
joke.
not like Epstein and hang yourself.
God.
That was the joke. I wanted to snip in that joke is all I wanted to do.
Just slipping it in.
It didn't really work, but I really wanted to get it in.
Maybe I should have waited for the punchline.
So, like, very much on The Mandalorian, when he's riding that kangaroo-looking thing, and he gets bucked, and just, oh, fuck, I can't do it. And then, who's the wise man?
Dude, I don't know his name, but he has spoken.
Yeah. I have spoken. He's like, yeah, but like I was already saying, I have spoken.
Yep.
Okay, I guess I'll just shut my mouth now.
Yep. Crazy old dude.
I love it.
What's your overall take? What do you think of the show? You like it?
I think, well, I saw, to be honest with you, the one thing I didn't like was in Chapter 2, right away at the beginning area, you could see like a mic boom kind of drop into the picture a little bit.
Could you really?
Yeah, you could see. So I was like, hey, Disney.
We'll have to look that up later.
Other than that, no, it's a good storyline. I like that the Mandalorians are just bounty hunters. That's like, they're bred for that. It's like District 3 or whatever the fuck it was in the Hunger Games. Like,
Didn't watch it.
well, it was a book.
Well, I didn't.
I guess
read
the
it either.
movie did. Fuck that movie.
You know,
That movie
you like the
missed.
books better, I'm guessing.
Dude, that movie missed everything. And I don't even like the people who are like, I read the book. Oh, you watched the movie? The book is so much better. Like, shut the fuck up. No one cares. What I'm honestly trying to say is, like, they could have done so much of a better job.
Yeah.
Like, that book was handing you everything. Like, okay, in that movie, there's a scene where she's stumbling down to the river. And that takes, like, 30 seconds in the movie where she's stumbling down there, gets water. In the book, that's like 50 pages of fighting. They cut all of it got cut out. What the hell? Why would you do that?
Was it like a major point in the book or what?
It was a pretty big deal because she got hurt during that point in the book, and she killed a motherfucker. And killing motherfuckers is kind of the name of the game in that book, you know. So you gotta. And mind you, this was years and years and years ago, so I might be fucking some of this up. But like, I don't know. I thought they could do better. So that's why I was kind of disappointed. But the book did a great job painting that picture in your head.
Yeah, I don't.
Were you ever much into?
I always hear that movies, people get pissed off at, but when they read something, then watch it because it's never as good, or they leave out big details like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's not really that it's not as good because what I have in my head is not what you have in your head.
True, but the pictures that they present for you to put in your head are usually not
Right.
even tried to be depicted in the movie.
Right, exactly. That's when people get pissed is when they don't even give her an effort. And they just skip that. Fuck that scene. Mm-hmm. What was it? Like, I remember Harry Potter number 3 when he got that. The end of the movie is him riding off on his broomstick. That is like literally halfway through the fucking book. They skipped like half the book. Seriously.
You mean they like left half out?
Literally, the movie ended before the book did. It was crazy. Yeah, I remember that like when we were in middle school because everyone was like, "Can you even fucking believe that?" Yeah, but like I think they did a good job. Mandalorian is shot well. It's in 4K. I can't bitch.
Yeah, it has got a pretty good picture. All right. So I guess if I was gonna say how I feel about it, I really like the idea and the concept. I am excited to see where it goes, but it's kind of starting off really slow. There hasn't. I mean, I understand he's a Mandalorian. He's mysterious. You never see him with his helmet off. He's a man of few words because he's a bounty hunter. But it's like
it's boring.
It's
in that sense.
There's no dialogue, and when there is, it's not even like that
Small
creative
talk.
And. Yeah, there's just not a lot to the show. So
it's like a video game cutscene when he talks almost.
Kind of, yeah. And so basically, I did get a little excited when I saw a preview of The Mandalorian, like a commercial for it, and they have him meeting a girl, and it looks like it's kind of like a romantic thing, like she's about to take off his helmet. So, not that I think that I want there to be romance in my Star Wars like this, but at least it's saying like something is going to happen, or like I'm just excited to see that there's something coming up, I guess, because this is taking a little while to get into like the main event kind of thing. Like it's starting off really slow. Oh, and another thing that
how long are the episodes? Are they an hour?
They're about 40 minutes.
Okay.
Another thing that pissed me off, minor detail, I guess, but he fought off that Rhino thing, or should I say the baby Yoda character, held it in the air and then dropped it, and then he proceeded to like stab it with this dinky like 6-inch knife.
Oh yeah,
and then
for the egg or whatever.
Yeah,
the fuck.
and then he brings the egg to them, and I'm like, wow, what are they gonna do with this egg? What are they gonna grow their own or whatever? They crack it open and just eat the yolk.
I was actually
I was
mad about that.
I know, I was like, that's it? That was what they traded all of his equipment for? Like, oh my god, there is nothing to this show that is big concept.
Because they thought that would, like, because the comedic humor, they thought there would be a payoff for comedy there. Mm-hmm. But the payoff, we aren't fucking looking for a hangover movie.
Yeah,
we're watching Star Wars, motherfucker. Make that egg do something cool, bitch.
For real.
You're like, what are you talking about with this? Mm-hmm. We're gonna crack it open and we're all just gonna dip our fucking dirty, filthy, heathen hands into this egg and just like, what? Yeah, that's what you got for me?
And him actually getting his ass kicked by the Rhino wasn't even that thrilling, to be honest.
He didn't get his ass kicked.
There hasn't been. Like, even
it was predictable.
All of the fight scenes so far have.
Man, you're really talking me out of this show.
Well, the thing is I think there's a lot to be excited for. The Clone Wars, the animated series.
So now that you say that, this idea, where's the timestamp for The Mandalorian?
This is after the 6th episode.
Before the 7th?
Yes, because the Empire has fallen.
Oh,
so
they had that currency problem too.
Yeah, well, and that was kind of I think their way of stamping what era they're moving into.
I like it.
But yeah, so the Empire has fallen, and it's still before the new rise of whatever they call the dark side or the bad side in the newer series,
the First Order.
So before them, after the Empire. When there's the currency issue, and those stormtroopers looked all fucked up, so...
They've got, like, Venezuelan money, and they're like, that shit's no good here.
Yeah. Their currencies are weird. Like, I understand it's Star Wars, the galaxy, and everything, but the way they're just paying people is just, like... You could at least make it look like money.
Well, what is money?
Well, it's kind of whatever the country decides it's going to look like, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, but, like, what is it, though? Do you know what it is? Or what it should be? The idea of money is to replace gold. So, like, what happened was during the Great Depression, President Roosevelt at the time, I believe it was Roosevelt, I think, but he accumulated all of the nation's gold, and if you didn't give up your gold, he was going to throw you in prison. That's a real story. Like, that happened. And so that was when Fort Knox was made, and all of the gold went into that treasury in Fort Knox. And shortly thereafter, by the way, a UFO was spotted hovering over it, and they had, like, literally shitloads of lights on it looking at this thing. They were shooting the fuck out of it. This UFO wasn't getting shot down. It shot down a P-51 trying to chase it. Yeah, this is all documented. No one even fucking knows about it. And that's only after we put all of that gold in one spot. They were like, you guys made it easy. We're putting all the gold in one spot. Mm-hmm. But, so after that, then we replaced everyone's gold with $1, the Federal Reserve note. That was when the Federal Reserve came around, and where this dollar is worth, it's backed by the gold here or back here. We took your gold and gave you this paper. That's what money is. It's just gold in paper form. Well, it should have been. And then after World War II, we went into debt, and then we just started printing shit.
Interesting. Like I said, you know all the facts, and I always learn every time I talk to you.
I don't know all the facts.
Teacher Ryder over here.
No. I just like learning. I think everyone should like learning.
I'm not against it. Like I said, that was interesting to me, and now I know more.
People, like, when it comes to learning too, it's just everyone has such a bad taste in their mouth from fucking school because they do such a bad job. Like, all right, sit upright in this desk and listen to me talk at you for 50 minutes, and then we're going to give you 3 minutes to go between classes. And in those 3 minutes, you better stretch and get some fucking water and do whatever the fuck you can in these 3 minutes because you're going to be sitting down for 50 more minutes listening to someone else talk at you.
And then once you finally get the hell out of here, do some more homework and think about school the rest of your night.
It's bullshit, dude. Yeah. It's bullshit. No one's learning. What did you actually learn in high school that was worth some shit? You learned how to lie your way through to get good grades.
I think you stopped learning life skills at about 3rd grade.
Yep. And then it's
the alphabet and simple math.
Like, listen, it's important to know important concepts, but, like, can you, like, right now, if I gave you a sheet of paper, would you be able to write down the Pythagorean theorem?
No.
Okay. Do you even know what it is?
I remember learning about it, but no.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's so... No one's going to have unless you're going to be a theoretical physicist or some shit, you're not using that.
I did have to use, thank you geometry, a squared plus b squared equals c squared in construction. I did have to use that shit.
Okay, do you know what a squared... Do you know what that is?
Dude, I'm talking about triangles, you know?
Mm-hmm. Okay. No, never mind. Let's talk about the Mandalorian more.
Okay.
No, we don't have to talk about the Mandalorian.
No, I do want to talk about the Mandalorian. We keep branching out.
We do. We do. What if he takes off his helmet and it's a fucking alien?
I guess we are kind of probably all expecting that he looks like a human.
Like it's a fucking octopus.
Yeah. No,
do you think octopuses are aliens,
I'd be
dude?
shocked. They kind of look like them.
Dude, they don't match any of our DNA and shit.
I don't know how to answer that. I never thought about this before.
Yeah, because like...
You have a lot of time to think.
I'm pretty sure... Yeah, dude. Well, stand-up comedy is my career at this point. Like, it's what I do. It's so cool. I still have a regular job, but like while I'm there, all I'm doing is just like...
Thinking of shit to say.
I'm literally on autopilot all day, all the time. Until I leave, and then I'm like, I'm back. All right. Hey, what's up?
I can speak my mind now.
Dude, oh my God. Fucking, you know, like what people. Did you just say that out loud? Yeah, did I just say words with my mouth? I think I did.
I can do that.
When did everyone get so fucking sensitive toward? Oh, did you? Those words. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Those were harsh, bitch. They're fucking words, bitch. Words hurt. You know what? Fuck you. Your financial crisis in 2008 hurt way more than anyone's words did. I care about shit that matters, not your fucking feelings. Because those don't matter to me.
I think that's why one thing I hate about
your
the
feelings
world
do
right
matter,
now,
just not when we're making policy decisions.
Did you know that Canada was voted #1 for basically like resident happiness,
quality of life? Yeah,
yeah.
Mexico has more freedoms than America right now. You land of the free. Fucking what? What can you do? You can choose the job you're gonna fucking take, but you like what can you actually what freedom is there? Like I have to pay a tax on this. This isn't free. All of this, it's the money I'm paying taxes on this. This is not free. Like I swear to God, if the federal government was around back like in this strength back when the Wright brothers were around, they wouldn't have been able to make the airplane because they didn't have the right fucking permit. I swear to God, probably. Dude. Like, we wouldn't even have an airplane because we didn't have a permit for it. Like, oh, you couldn't. I'm sorry, you didn't pay the government your $70, so sorry.
It's a valid point, actually.
It's such bullshit. They're withholding so much innovation because they're so full of shit. Sorry, we gotta pay these Contra wars that we've been starting over in the fucking middle of nowhere, and I mean, we have all this debt we've been accumulating that no one's been paying attention to, so, yeah, taxes keep going. Did you know right now, every American, you, me, whatever, our debt that we hold is $1 million now. We passed $1 million last week that each individual American holds in debt. You are $1 million in debt, and you did nothing about it. You had no say in that. You're $1 million in debt.
I can feel it.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
You're going to pay for this. I don't think people realize it. Like, right now, we're just talking about this debt that we have. People don't realize we will pay for this. This is going to hurt. Give it a decade. This is going to hurt really fucking bad. We're in a couple of years, our interest payments are going to, I think it actually already happened. Our interest payments are more than our principal amounts. That's how much debt we have. And it's going to bite. We're going to get called back. Especially now we're in this trade war with China. You think that's going to end well? We owe them money. How the fuck are we holding their hand right now? Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, they have fucked us for a long time with some things, but we kind of been in bed with them fucking them for quite a while, too.
Yeah. Dude, all my toys were made in China.
Oh, my God. It's a fun time to be alive, dude.
Not at all. No, I just can't. See, here's the way I roll day to day. I worry about myself and the ones I care about, and politics and the nation's problems I just kind of ignore.
Yeah, but see, the problem with that is if everyone does that, then what happens?
Yeah, but that's the thing is, like, I
First they came for them, but they didn't come for me, so I didn't worry about it. Then they came for my neighbor, but they still didn't come for me, so I didn't worry about it. Then one day they came for me, and there was no one left to stand up for me.
Is that a poem?
That's a real saying, and it makes sense all the time. It happened in Nazi Germany. It happened in Imperial Japan. It's happening right now in Hong Kong. It happens all the time.
Well, shit, we're next, aren't we?
Yeah. What do you mean we're next? It's happening. It's already happening, and no one's like, well, I guess it won't happen to us. What are you fucking talking about? How many gun laws are there? What does the Second Amendment fucking say? Does not be shall not be infringed. Clear as fucking day. Mm-hmm. But what does the Fourth Amendment say? You have a right to privacy. All of your phone records you don't own. Those aren't yours. Every time you make a call, someone else owns that record. It's not yours. Completely against the Constitution. What does the 10th Amendment say? It says that anything not given to the federal government by this Constitution is hereby withheld to the rights of the states. So why is there a federal prohibition on marijuana? Where the fuck is there in the Constitution that says the federal government can regulate pot? Nowhere. They don't have a right to control that. The states do. So why the fuck do they have their gritty little dirty dick-beating hands in there?
I don't beats me.
Yeah, they can't. They can all go fuck themselves. They're so... The FBI, the NSA, the CIA, where's that? I don't recall that being a fucking article. I remember the powers of the president being able to create like a justice system, which we have, the DOJ. Doesn't mean we need the Department of Homeland Security and the TSA and FBI and CIA and the NSA and the Department of Education and everything else. It's like that is where all your money's going, all this bullshit. Why can't the states handle their own education? We have to have a federal level. We have to have Nancy fucking Betts bitch in charge, or what's her name? Betsy DeVos? Yeah.
I don't know.
White-haired fucking... Who's that really old actress?
I don't know.
Betty White?
Oh, yeah.
Betty White. She looks like Betty White, but like a big cunt version of Betty White. An older version.
Yeah, I saw a thing on Facebook, and it kind of made me think and wonder, why is everyone blaming Trump for all of America's problems when we've had the same people in like the Senate for the last 50 years?
What I love, here's the deal. Obviously, I'm not a fan of President Trump, not a fan of President Clinton, not a fan of President Obama. If you're a bureaucrat, I probably don't like you. That's generally how things go. What I like about President Trump is that he's literally exposing all the shit that I've been bitching about for years. Mm-hmm. Like everything that I have been bitching about people in charge fucking kids for a long time. But before Epstein, how many times was I bitching when we lived together? I'm like, yeah, these fucking pedophiles. I used to always bitch about that, and then they were, oh, conspiracy. It was real.
Yeah, no, living with him for a couple of years, he told me a lot of shit I didn't care to know about deep, dark secrets. And
yeah, and then you give it some time to play out, and I was right about every single one of them.
I never doubted you.
I know,
I just didn't know.
But like,
I didn't think this could ever be a possibility where it comes out in the open like that.
Yeah, that's why I like President Trump, because like even what happened with Saudi Arabia. When he was like, "What? We got their oil. Let's get out of here." Bitch, you don't talk about stealing their oil. Like, what you that's like one of our most unspoken secrets forever. You don't just go publicly say that we took the oil and we're leaving. Fuck it. Like, what? I love it because it's like everything's just crumbling, and it's my dream.
You just want to see the world burn.
I want to see the world burn. I want to see shit like because it's like a cartel is in charge of our governments right now. Mm. It's not us. The people are in charge. Cartels, these little groups of fuckheads. They go in and they get $170,000 a year and they leave Congress millionaires. What? Yeah. Come on. Do you get a job and you walk in at $50,000 a year and then you walk out retired with like millions of dollars 10 years later? No.
No, I wish. We won't even have Social Security.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Well, we won't. We should demand that we opt out. This is bullshit.
We should not be paying as much as we
bullshit.
pay for that.
This is absolute bullshit. And plus, what's her fucking ass? Warren just borrowed more out of Social Security. How is that legal? How can you just borrow money out of that? We're just going to borrow another couple $1 billion. What? The fuck do you mean you're gonna borrow a couple million fucking dollars? Bitch, okay, you know what, bitch, let's go to your fucking bank. I'm just gonna steal your fucking bank account well, we'll give it back, don't worry. Hey, don't be so upset. Hey, why are you so mad? Well, that's my money. Oh, Oh my! You don't like that when someone fucks with your money? That's weird. When'd you get that attitude? Because about 5 seconds ago you were dipping out of our fucking little pot.
Yep.
I get mad at that shit.
Oh, I know. I see it all the time. Let's pick a happy subject.
We should move on. We should move on to a movie that I like to call Elf.
Oh my god, that's random as fuck, but I did love that movie.
Here's why. I just watched it yesterday.
Wait, for the first time?
For the first time this year, I watched it yesterday.
Oh, this year. Okay, thank God. First time this year. No, it's about that season.
It is. And I used to watch it like half the movie before school, and then I would come home and watch half the movie after school. Like I used to do that all. I love the movie Elf. It's my favorite.
Oh, dude, so good.
Because you want to know why? It's because I love Will Ferrell.
Oh, dude, my favorite.
It's because I love Will Ferrell.
Him and Mark Wahlberg.
They're so funny.
Right.
Will Ferrell has. I mean, first of all, Will Ferrell was the one who started that website, Funny or Die, which was it was like the birth of internet comedy. That was Will Ferrell's website. Awesome. Of course.
So, the thing about Will Ferrell is, I think he's great in movies when he can pick his own dialogue and work with it and be a little more free. He is funny, but I haven't really seen like a funny interview of him.
Yeah, you're right.
He's not that comical when he's like just a person.
And I don't know about that though. Like, what?
I mean, he got started on Saturday Night Live and had some talent there, but
I mean, how old is he now? It's like 60.
Oh, fuck, dude! Don't even make me think about it.
You know what I mean? Like he's gray.
Yeah.
Him and Jim Carrey are. By the way, do you know what Jim Carrey's up to?
Dude, I'm pretty sure he's gone insane.
He's not gone insane. He's, maybe. Maybe a little.
Why? What's he up to?
Dude, he's been literally spending his days just blasting his mind with LSD and mushrooms and shit. Like he gets so swamped in the psychedelics that he's like barely here anymore.
Good God.
That
shit's gonna kill him.
Well, imagine his whole life. Like he's literally spent his whole life playing other people. I mean, I don't even think he knows who he is right now.
Well, yeah, but you could say that about a lot of actors, but that didn't go insane.
Which actors didn't?
Okay, I guess he's the only one that I've actually heard the story of.
Yeah, like a lot of actors like have complete mental and physical breakdowns, and it's just, I mean, that's why they go. That's why like, there was an actor that disappeared for like 5 years, and everyone was like, "Where the fuck did he end up?" He was in a fucking hospital. You know, it's just quiet, yeah, because they're playing other people. They're not them. You know, that's got to be tough.
Especially if you do like long series,
right? Because how long was that movie? There was a movie that he was making. I watched this Jim Carrey doc on Netflix. He was making this movie. I can't remember what it was, but they filmed it for like over a year, and like 'cause it took so long. And after the movie, Jim was like, I had to like relearn who the fuck was Jim Carrey. Like, do you even know today who Jim Carrey is? Like,
yeah, no, I can imagine that'd be tough. Like, I mean, when you're a good actor, you're literally in character all the time.
Mm-hmm. He would go home at night being that other person. Like, he wouldn't talk to people if they called him Jim or some shit like that. He wasn't him.
Right. Crazy shit.
So he did a great job acting. He made a fuck ton of money, but what is money worth at that point?
Not the price of your mental sanity.
Not much.
Yeah.
If you got to spend all your money to buy drugs to disappear into a different realm, then what's the fucking point?
Yeah. Crazy shit. But Will Ferrell.
He did not blast his mind with LSD and mushrooms.
Yeah, at least not yet.
He's a good guy, dude.
Dude, I want to watch Elf now.
We should watch Elf later.
Can we watch it on the podcast?
We can watch it sometime.
Just watch our reactions.
Just start putting it up. Dude, when it comes to... Oh, man. When it comes to his movies... Okay, Talladega Nights was great.
Oh, The Other Guys. My favorite.
Oh!
For sure. Like I said, him and Will Ferrell. Oh, and Daddy's Home, because they're both in it. Love it. And one and two.
Can I be real with you about Daddy's Home?
Don't even tell me you don't
didn't like it.
Shut your
I
fucking
didn't like
mouth.
it, dude. I didn't like it. I predicted the whole fucking thing. It was your classic... Oh,
you were supposed to understand what the drama was going to be,
yeah,
but the way they went about it
how
was
many
funny.
times was that movie done? How many good cop, bad cop movies are there? Because that's what it was. Good dad, bad dad. Good cop, bad cop. It's constant.
I mean, when you think about it, it's
well,
basic. And
that's
like
what it is. It's the movie.
It's not about the storyline. It's about the way it's portrayed.
The movie
and the
is literally about putting a dog in the between two different people and being like, "All right, where's it going?" That's and then being like, "Oh my god, well, we can all just be in the same house together." Oh,
Did you see Daddy's Home too?
Yes. It's actually streaming too. I think you can stream it.
What about that one? Same shit.
I mean, it's a fucking sequel, first of all, so it's never going to be as good as the first one.
Oh well, I mean, I
already didn't like the first one very much. There
That's
were
true. You're
funny
starting
parts.
off on the wrong foot.
There were I'm not saying there weren't funny parts. There were funny parts, but you can make anything funny.
But they did. That's why I liked it.
I guess, but that's just such short-term entertainment for me. I don't like that. It's so, but like, there's no idea to back it up. Besides the basic streamline, like, already did it ideas. You know what I'm saying? There's no originality to it.
I think you just dug a little too deep into the movie.
Okay, like, here's the deal. In 15 years... Okay, right now, every Christmas, everyone looks back and fucking watches that movie with Ralphie and shit. No one's gonna be looking back watching Daddy's Home. No one's gonna be looking back watching... You know what I mean? Like, these movies are just getting pumped out all the fucking time.
It's true. I'll probably still watch Elf.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying, though. That's why I like Elf. They do that.
It is the only movie that I've seen of an elf who has to find his way in the real world.
There's been a million Christmas movies. Elf is one of the ones I like watching over and over and over again.
Yeah, I can't.
No movie I don't watch over and over again.
I like the holidays, but I can't watch all sorts of Christmas movies.
Yeah, my mom's one of those people who starts playing Christmas music.
Oh, just turn it on the Hallmark Channel and leave it go all day.
Literally in fucking October.
Oh,
it's terrible. And the fucking house is at 76 degrees, and it smells like pumpkin. And it's like, hey, I'm getting nauseous in here. Like, I need the fucking thermostat turned down.
Sweats,
Jesus.
Man. Yeah, no. But what movie were you saying that you can't watch or you can watch over and over?
Elf. That's what I was saying.
Oh yeah, all right, yeah. See, we're on the same page.
Well, I just like Will Ferrell. I just like I was just wheeling to Will Ferrell, so I was more just wheeling into.
Yeah, dude. Like I said,
because I think he's kind of just a comedy pioneer. To be honest, because he made Funny or Die. He directed a lot of movies. He produced a shitload of movies. He's been a writer. He's been on Saturday Night Live. He's done all this shit. He's not like when people think of comedy, people say Jim Carrey. But Jim Carrey didn't produce all the movies and he's funny, but he didn't do all the shit that Will Ferrell did. He didn't make Funny or Die. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So why is The Crown? It's just because someone else embodies it more than someone else.
I think Jim Carrey was just really good at being an out there character.
That too. Yeah, like Dumb and Dumber. Is there a cat back there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That is the fun thing about this studio, just having the cats rolling around.
Scared the shit out of me. Well, hi.
Yeah, so I remember when I first got Thunder, she had that hernia surgery on her belly. And she had that big scar. It's still there to this day. Oh yeah, big old. It's really big now because she grew. So it's just like it's like her whole belly is just a big long white scar.
Guess it's never gonna go away.
No. And she has that brain damage yet. So Thunder, for those of you who don't know, Thunder was my cat that came from Texas. She was in Hurricane Harvey, and her last owner was a fucking dickhead and left her behind in a cage with a rope around her fucking neck. And it was too tight, and her little neck was all squeezed. And she was left behind in the hurricane. I think they just kind of was going to leave her to die or some shit. But here she is.
Yeah, she's got a little Dane damage.
Oh, so little. Cat runs across the house and slips and falls on nothing. Like what?
And when you go to start
balances shit.
When you go to start petting her and she looks at your hand and does one of these, she can't see your hand properly.
She can't track your hand. Yeah, her tracking's off. Yeah, but she remembers her Naython. She's all bundled up now.
It's about time you come and say hi.
Yeah, it has been a bit, and she's been through a lot. Moving is always tough on animals. I know a lot of people when they move and their animals stay in their cages for. I mean, remember when I moved in with you first and she was upstairs hiding for a while.
Dude, we actually couldn't find her.
Yeah,
we tore the house apart. And she did a good fucking job hiding.
She didn't want to be found at all.
Our house wasn't that big. Where the fuck? We were talking about Will Ferrell.
We were.
Why did you jump on the Will Ferrell topic?
We were talking because we were talking about other movies, and I'm like, you know what other movie I like? Elf. And we rolled into it. We can leave that topic.
Oh, but dude, Step Brothers.
Dude, I'm waiting for a movie to come out when you first go into it and you just fucking die laughing again.
Right.
You know what I mean? Remember the first time you watched Hangover? And remember the first time? Or no. Do you know what the first movie I remember Physically, I actually pissed my pants. For real. I actually peed my actual pants. I had to pause the movie because I wasn't old enough to go to the movies yet, so we had to wait till it was out to rent. It was super bad. That fucking movie, the first time I watched it, I could not stop laughing. Like when he's running onto the soccer field and... Seth, get off the field. Why don't you go piss your pants again? It was like 10 years ago, asshole. People don't forget. Like, I could not handle that fucking line. Like, that movie. Dude, he's chewing out the home ec teacher. And that's bullshit. And everyone takes this class to get an easy A. And we all fucking know it. And that's bullshit. And I'm sorry. And I'm not trying to drag your profession. But I'm just saying, when am I going to make beef tiramisu? Am I going to make beef tiramisu? No. So that's only have 1 week left of school. Give me a fucking break.
Damn, you got that quoted pretty well.
Yeah, but unfortunately I have that stutter from when I was a kid still, so I can't talk.
When you get real excited about
I
shit.
do. It comes back. I had a very bad stutter and lisp growing up. And I couldn't talk, like, for a while. Like, my words would come it would come out so bad. I would just be like, never mind. Fuck it. I can't talk. Fuck it. I can't say words. Because my brain is just constantly just fucking... Yeah. I'm trying to spit every idea out at the same time, and I can't. That's not how words work.
No.
Maybe one day when we get like the whole telepathy,
dude, I can just be like some shit.
People would be kind of pissed, I think, because I would just walk up to people and be like, "Here's 15 seconds in my head, go," and you would just be like, "What is all this? Get this shit out of here! Why is there a picture of a crane in here? What is this? Get this out of here!"
Yeah.
When are you gonna get a pet?
Whenever I get my own place. So I was actually talking about moving in with Mark.
Ooh.
And Getch and their other
Getch?
buddy. Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah, I know. Been a while since you've seen
That's
them, huh?
funny.
Yeah, well, Mark and Getch have been living together for a while.
But with Mark Polipnik, you're saying?
Yeah. Well,
I thought you were talking about your Mark.
No, he lives in that's a weird situation. I wonder if it played off weird in your head. But Mark, my other buddy, is in Texas living there.
Yeah, that's what I was like. No. So you're doing what now?
Yeah.
So you're telling me right now that I'm not going to see you for a while?
Just skipping away to Texas. Nah, they're looking at houses right now in Wayzata.
Oh, dope.
And there's a pretty nice one.
Mark, look at the camera. Get on this podcast. That is all. Thank you. I invited him.
Yeah.
He's just a lot of people just don't like being broadcasted, dude. It's really not for everyone.
I mostly only did this so we could chill. But,
yeah, well, thanks.
But now I got a microphone in my face and headphones over my ears, and here we are.
Well, this was scheduled. Don't act like this wasn't a scheduled event. I'm scheduled months out for podcasts. You definitely were scheduled in.
Just penciled in. Thanks.
That's what
Thanks
that is right there.
Time for me.
That's what that is right there.
That empty sheet right there?
Empty sheet, November 2019.
It's not empty.
Yeah, no, I remember, dude, know what we should talk about, because all of my listeners wanted to actually hear me talk about this. Obviously, I'm pretty open about the mental health shit I went through.
Yep.
But you lived with me during that time. And, like, to get an outside point of view from what it was like to fucking live with me for that shit. Like, obviously, don't tear me apart.
Right. No,
but
I mean, I couldn't tear someone apart who's going through some shit.
I'm very aware that I was kind of difficult to live with.
There were times.
I'm very aware that I said some mean shit. A lot of it I never meant. So how the fuck did you put up with me?
Well, we moved out.
That is not.
No, but honestly, like, whenever... I mean, at the time, I was obviously serious with Chandra, and so that was kind of my...
His fiance at the time.
Yes, that was kind of my escape to... be away from the house, and when I wanted to go be somewhere else, like, I just went over to her place, so it was really no big deal. It was 4-minute drive if I wanted to be somewhere else, and I spent a lot of time there, but it wasn't always because of you guys or everything. Like, I loved hanging out with you and the boys, but no, there was only some time. There was highs and lows. Like, there was times where you really were just easy to be around, and we do shit like this, just chat. Like, dude, we climb up on the fucking roof, crack a beer, and just sit in our lawn chairs up on the roof.
Watching Workaholics on the... throwing the TV up on the roof. Get an extension cord, damn it!
Some fucking wires, yeah. Get the antenna. No, yeah, it was a pretty cool house to live in. I never had... There was only... I couldn't even count on, like... less than 5 times probably that I would say were real low points where I was actually upset with you. But the other times with your mental health stuff, like, it was more or less of a concern. Like, I just wanted to be there kind of thing.
I mean, you saw, like, what a full-on breakdown looks like.
Yeah.
Not good. It wasn't pretty.
Yeah,
but
I
the fact
imagine.
that... Well, but you saw it.
Yeah, but I don't know what
you
it's
mean
like to
by,
have it
right.
actually in my head.
But I guess just to be... for me, because I grew up and lived in it, and it's all I ever knew was this feeling. So, like, I don't know what it's like to not be that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And for a lot of people who have mental problems and mental health issues and blah, 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 they always feel like they're a burden on the people around them. And they feel like they're not supposed to... Because you're not supposed to act like this. And if you feel like it's a different person coming out, because I don't feel like who I was then. I don't feel like that. I feel like a completely different person today. Mm-hmm. You know? So it's weird. It's almost like you have to make friends with another fucking person, and you're hanging out with that guy sometimes, and then sometimes you're not. That's just kind of what it felt like for me.
Yeah, I could see where you would feel like one, just because, like, no one wants to be a downer, but, like, at the same time, I've always been a person where if I felt down or upset about something, like, I would just word vomit on someone all the shit I was feeling. Like,
yeah, I
would just pick a friend or someone nearby and just let them know, like, you know what, this is what's got me right now, and it felt good to talk about. And even if they didn't have any way or say to help me with it, it just felt good to throw it out there. And
so a lot of the times, your ideas in your head, when you put them in words, you're like, oh wait, that does sound silly. You know, like, true. That actually, you know, why am I worried about that shit? That is dumb.
For real. But no, it wasn't. I wouldn't take back the last 2 years of living in that house with you, because we had a lot of good times. But
this is one of my only friends who stuck around.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah. This is one of my only friends who stuck around.
There were some times where I could
when your friends
see
would
the
make
avoidance.
Plans,
yeah,
friends would make plans
other people
in front of you in the room, and then they would go hang out without you.
Secret group chats.
It happens a lot, and let me tell you something, man. If you're part of a group that has a friend with issues, and your solution to that is to cut them out, fuck you, man. No. That's a shitty thing to do. That person needs your help, man. And now that I'm on, like, the better side of this, there's no way I could ever look at someone going through the shit I went through and be like, oh, I don't want to deal with this. I couldn't. I just can't, I guess, because I've been through it. And, I mean, I guess a lot of people go through this shit and they won't say a word about it. They won't talk about it. They won't say anything because it's not fun having that stigma attached to you. Because, I mean, I'm pretty open about it, and I still get people like, oh, wow, yeah, well, like, one of my old stepdad told me one time, like, literally was giving me shit for it one time. It's like, yeah, well, that's the shit people don't want to put up with. So with this study of, like, you know, oh, well, 4 in 10 Americans have mental health problems. Is it 4 in 10 or is it 4 in 10 that say or admit they do? 4 in 10 people like me who are open about it. Mm-hmm. It's probably not what it actually is.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are probably scared to really...
It's okay to not be okay. It's totally okay to not be okay. Fuck it. Mm-hmm. Fuck it. That's my opinion on it, at least. Because, obviously, I was the type of dude to hold all that shit in. Look how it ended up for me. Not so well.
There were a couple of breakdowns.
Yeah, but I held it all in until then. You had problems. You're just like, oh, I got to talk about this. So, obviously, the opening it up issue seems like the better option.
Mm-hmm. I tried to pull things out of you here and there, but whenever you were ready to talk, you kind of did.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
yeah. Are you doing Movember? Are you doing that?
Dude, if I could grow facial hair, I would totally try. I mean, you can't even fucking see it.
I need
but this peach
shave,
fuzz on my fucking mustache here, like, it ain't shit, but it's been there for a month.
Oh, I need to talk to you about the story before dude, tell the story of when you found, like, the chickens in the closet and there was, like, just shit everywhere in that bathroom.
So I don't judge people because of their race, religion, or background, or whatever, but it has been a trend.
It's a culture change. It's all it is. So we were a city, I want to explain this quick. We were a city in Grand Forks, and we had a lot of Somalian, not salamian.
Way too much meat.
Somalian. I just say those words. Sorry about the consonants backwards. But a lot of Somalian immigrants, and there is a big culture difference, and that's not a problem. There's nothing wrong with that. But for instance, they stand on their toilets over there, so we have to have signs over here saying don't stand on their toilets. It's not how you use it. Like, there's just so many different. It's just it'd be like us going over there. It's the same thing. How they would look at us and be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" It's the same thing, but we're over here.
I have a lot of bathroom stories because of them.
With that in mind, and without all the you had a thing,
again,
without the virtue signaling.
Again,
what he's trying to avoid by
judgment.
saying this is he doesn't need anyone virtue signaling. I'm talking about how much of a hero you are for. No, shut the fuck up. All right, back to you.
Yeah, no. So again, however big a change it is for their culture, as a maintenance guy, I still deal with tenant issues and situations. So they keep a watering can by their toilet because they don't wipe, they kind of just rinse. And then there's no toilet paper, so use your imagination how that works. And then the stories you were talking about, I didn't actually get to see it that one time, but my lead tech had told me that before I got there, they had kept chickens in their closet and just kind of had them chilling in there. There was other stories of them like slaughtering a goat in their living room. Some crazy shit, dude.
You gotta get that fresh. You gotta get the fresh meat in there.
And you know what? There was one person who clogged their toilet. And I had to go there with a fucking plunger or a snake and take care of that shit for them. And because of however their culture works, they decided to call me after they had already shit in it like 10 times and filled up the bowl. And before they called me, and they were like, no, I can't do this anymore. I get on the floor. I should probably call someone. So I fucking show up and I just about lost it.
I'm about to throw up talking about it.
Dude, it was so gross.
So bad.
Oh my god.
No.
I went back to that same apartment for that same guy for that same problem 3 different times, and I had to have a talk. I had to have a talk with them. I didn't know what else to say, and
sir, this is the 3rd time I've shown up to your shitty toilet.
Yeah.
And by shitty, I mean
and
there's
you have
actual
filled
shit.
It up 3 different times. Like, are you not flushing until the 10th shit? Like, what the hell is happening?
Yeah.
Oh, so frustrating.
The 10th shit.
It's what it looked like. Well, let me tell you, I washed my hands at least 16 times after that.
Well, that's the weird thing. When you're like dealing with people, like when people are talking about customer service jobs and retail, it's just because you're dealing with other people. And other people are fucking gross. They are. I don't mean to be that guy, but like the longer I'm in the world, the more I'm realizing like 80% of the people around me are pretty fucking nasty.
Did you know that this is kind of just a random fact about gross people people being gross, but in beauty salons, or actually just like places you buy makeup or whatever, I don't actually have to experience this because obvious reasons, but on the radio they were talking about how the makeup samplers, like blush or lipstick or whatever, some guy took it back to a lab. They found fucking E. coli.
No.
They found fucking herpes.
Right.
They
found like the Black Plague on it or some shit too. I think I know what you're talking about.
I don't know if I don't remember. Like, I just heard this like 2 days ago.
Okay,
on the radio.
This is from a long time ago.
I was gonna say it's just a study of all the gross shit that is on these makeup samplers because people come and swab them on their fucking face, and so yeah, that's pretty gross. Ladies are gross, by the way.
Did you ever do that in middle school where you had to like just swab a door handle in your school and put it in a
Yeah, that was kind of
Petri
fun.
dish?
Throw in a petri dish and watch how gross.
Let me tell you what was nasty.
The handles were actually worse than the toilet seat.
Because I didn't want a gross petri dish. I wanted a clean, nice. I didn't want to deal with that. I didn't want to deal with. I'm not into it. I wasn't into it. That's my brother. I'm not into that shit. Mm-hmm. So I went to the pencil sharpener and I used the handle on the pencil sharpener because I'm in 6th grade thinking no one uses this pencil sharpener. This is good. I had a fucking forest. There was a goddamn honeysuckle tree. There was a pine cone. There was a fucking magician on the hill that just casting spells on llamas. It was weird. I remember that day. I was like, I don't even know the world like I thought I did. Like I thought that was safe. And apparently, I'm not.
Yeah, that was the day I learned that it's not the gross things like taking a shit in a toilet that.
No, the toilet seat was clean.
That have the most germs or whatever. It's literally the things that everybody touches every day.
Yeah,
we are
scratching your fucking balls all day. You want a dab, by the way?
No, thank you.
Okay, well, I'm gonna cook one up. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's
how many more bushes you got though?
Oh, plenty. That fridge right there is all full.
I don't know how long you usually do these for.
We're only an hour into it right now.
Oh, perfect. We got about 5 more to go then.
We got time. I usually, 2 hours is usually where I go.
Perfect.
Yeah. No one really wants to listen to me yap for more than 2 hours. My voice is too nasally for that.
I'm
trying to get one of my friends on. My friend Mark, who we were just talking about. I really want to get him on here, and I'm not trying to persuade him by saying this, but he has a fucking awesome story.
Oh, he's got a story.
I don't want to say the story because I want him to, but he's fucking cool, dude.
Well, you can kind of see the story on his face.
You can see the story, but again, I don't want to bring it up because it's his story to tell.
Right.
But god damn it, I don't think he realizes how many people would listen to that and be like, "Oh shit, my life is not that bad." Because I remember that day when we found out the news, and it was like,
yeah, dude, that shit was
our house was. That was a tough night in our house, and then. He sends me a Snapchat at 4:20 in the morning of him in his fucking hospital bed with a fake blunt drawn onto his mouth with 420 stamped on the screen. I'm like, oh my god, dude.
Yep.
Can you almost die without being funny? What are you doing?
Dude, it's so good that you can find humor and shit when you're in that low of a spot. Actually, that brings up a possible conversation piece. Have you Have you almost had a near-death experience before?
Oh god, dude, are you kidding me? Mm-hmm.
Okay,
so
let's hear one.
Well, here's something too. When I was a really little kid, this is all secondhand. My mom told me this info, but I've been dead in my crib before, my body was dead or some shit. But
it's fucked up.
Yeah, I remember. Now that I wear an Apple Watch, I get to see my pulse. I get to see my blood pressure. And my blood pressure is so low that at night when I was having these night terrors and these dreams and they were so vivid, it's because my brain was tricking itself into thinking I was dying and it was secreting DMT.
Oh shit.
I was literally tripping balls when I was 6 years old, 7 years old, yeah. And so when I say near death, I wasn't hit by a car. I just literally my blood pressure gets so fucking low, and then I had a doctor that gave me a blood thinner to slow down. Yeah, you can't make this shit up. So I have it recorded, and I remember texting my brother Austin. And I was like, I think I'm gonna die. Look at my pulse. It's 27, 28. That's very low. Mm-hmm. So I had to go to the ER and get it fixed up or whatever. But I remember having a dream one night, and that shit was so fucking real. I was talking to. Trying to describe, it was so geometrically, it was like a being almost, but it was patterns and shapes, and it wasn't talking, but it was telling me something, but I felt like I've been there before. I felt very comfortable and very at home and very I know this place, this is okay, and I wanted to stay there. and then I would wake up, and I remember these dreams growing up all the time. I remember seeing spiders crawling all over the place, and they weren't there. And I remember when I would go to church and I would see people in the church that weren't there. I was a fucking weird kid. So, and this was all because weird. So I've had sleep studies done and blah blah blah. So there was growing up when you don't realize that there's something wrong with you either, and you just talking to your friends oh, you guys, when you guys sleep, you guys see all those shapes, right? And they're like, what? You don't look into what are those things called where you
a kaleidoscope?
A kaleidoscope? Yeah. It's kind of what it is. That's probably the closest thing you can get to it. But so by near death experience, I mean
no accident?
When you die, well, I've had accidents, but nothing where I've been close to dying now. Not like that. How about you? Have you had one?
Just one.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It was.
I've known you for a long time, and I never knew this.
You know what? I kind of forget it ever happened sometimes, but like
kind of block it away. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sit the fuck down here and shut up. I'm gonna put the mic over here. I want you to tell the story.
What's it's not like that crazy, I guess.
I want to hear it.
But like, I mean, it was so me and two buddies when I lived in Alexandria went out on a canoe, and it was like middle of the day Sunday. I think the Vikings game was on, and so like no one else is on the lake. It's like.
Dangerous, actually.
What's that?
Dangerous.
Yeah, and it was kind of cold out because it was like later in the fall season, so the water's fucking cold too. And we get out in the middle of the lake, and guess what happens with the canoe?
Oh, it's submerged.
Well, no, it flipped over. And so me and my buddies are just, now we're just treading water next to this canoe that's upside down, so there's air under it, so it's floating next to us or whatever. And we're out there. We thought it was funny at first, like, hey, this, we fucked up again. Like, look at us. This is kind of our luck. And then it becomes to be we're out there for a while, and no life jackets.
Oh,
and yeah,
Naython.
And because I'm kind of a skinny guy, and not that they were fat by any means, but they were definitely thicker than I was. They had a little more insulation. I was getting the shivers in the water and kicking for so long next to this thing, even you can try to hold on to it. It doesn't really hold you up at all, really. It's nothing to hold on to. I started to feel like nauseous and like I was getting tired. And they're still
hypothermia, brother.
Well, I don't know if it was quite that extreme yet,
That's
but
stepping in.
It could have been. But they're still having fun. Like they think it's fun to go under the underside of the canoe and look down because the water looks scary, like you can see all the way to the bottom, kind of thing. And they're still dicking around, and we've been out there for, I shit you not, probably 20 to 30 minutes, floating around, and it was even more tiring because the wind is going, it's pushing us to the shore that's farther away, I guess. But the nearest one, we're kind of fighting the wind, and it's just really hard, especially if we're dragging this canoe. And so we're not getting anywhere. Still no one on the lake. No one's noticed that we're out there. And I just got to that point where I was like, guys, I don't know how much longer I can do this. Like, I'm getting kind of worried. And they were, still trying to have fun about it. But I got to that.
That's scary, though.
Yeah, it is. Once you start to think, like, wait, this is starting to become a problem. Like, yeah, I started to get to that point, and I was like, I can't be out here anymore. I'm getting nauseous, and I don't know how much longer I can just tread water. I'm gonna swim for it. And so I, of course, picked the nearest shore. I felt like I swam for an hour. And I got tired, so I'd flip over to my back, and then I'd flip back and go again. And by this point, I was just getting so exhausted. The shore didn't look like it was getting hardly any closer. And I remember being on my back one time with the water kind of like coming up over my face a little bit because I'm not doing that great of a job of keeping myself up anymore. I remember thinking like, wow, my mom's gonna fucking hear about how I drowned. Like, this is gonna be how I fucking go. Like, just decide to go canoeing, and here I am looking up at the sun one last goddamn time. Like, this is fucked up. And
I'm pulling my hair.
yeah, yeah, and it, dude, I remember getting to the point where I was just like, I'm having a really fucking hard time staying above water right now, and I look kind of close, but like I don't know how fast it gets deep or how shallow it is. I remember thinking I need to touch down and like be able to support myself. I need to. And so I thought about going for it, but it's that same thought, like if I go down to try to touch and I don't feel anything and my head goes underwater, like what is going to happen? But I went for it, and literally the water came up to my fucking chin, and I felt the ground, and I've just instantly felt very relieved, and I waded my way in. But I got to shore, my knees were fucking shaking. I damn near threw up. I just laid on this fucking rock that I got to.
What did you say to your friends? Hey, fuckers!
This is kind of where it turns into a comical point. I look back, and they're being rescued by a boat.
Really?
Yep. So I don't know how long I swam for. Maybe like 3-4 minutes at most, but like it felt like forever because of how long we were treading water. Like I think we were out there for 30 to 45 minutes.
I guarantee one of the other people were like, "Hey, Steven, I see some boys in the lake. They've been out there for a while." And someone was like, "Get the fuck out there. Go see what those boys are up to."
Right, and so they helped drag the canoe back, and I ended up just walking over to them. But like, the whole thing was a very... I think it's kind of dulled down, like, how bad it really was because we survived, or, like,
it's probably,
no one went under.
Well, it's
and
the
like,
humbling moment of, dude, my life is actually... I'm on the line right now. Mm-hmm. Knowing that your life is tangible is a very odd feeling.
It really was, because I never, except for that time, had that thought of, like, this is the news my mom's going to hear. This is... Yeah, like it was. I ended up calling my mom, I think, just to
say
hear
hi.
Her voice. Yeah,
I know.
And then took a nice hot shower. It felt so fucking good.
Dude, there have been times where I've like been very close to the edge of my own point, and I've had to reach out and just hear someone's voice and just been like, "Oh, thank God, it's a person over here. Okay, everything's fine. There's a person. I don't know what it is, but I hear another person, so everything's okay." For whatever reason, it's like that. I guess just. Not being alone feeling that you get, because I mean, if you're on the verge of dying, if you're almost drowning, it's a very lonely feeling. There's no one's here to save you. It's me.
Right.
It's a very weird feeling.
Yeah. No. So that's the only time in my life where I think that I actually consider death might have been an option.
Except for Halloween 2013. No, I'm just kidding. No, actually, I think it was 2014 Halloween. That was the rough one. Or was it 15? What was the Halloween when I had all the glass in my face?
I don't think I lived there yet, so it was probably before.
No, but you were there.
I don't remember. I don't remember those nights in general. There.
So it was the night that I was a lumberjack, and I brought my friend Mitch. And I don't
remember
say
there
his last
being
name.
An axe.
I'm not going to say his last name, but it was my friend Mitch, and he had never been to a fraternity before, and he was very... at the time, very much anti-fraternity, because just he grew up in a very small town like I did, just kind of all the movies were fucking Beta House and fucking American Pie, like all you're there for is to get fucked and whatever, which some people were, but that's some people.
Yeah, if you're not part of a fraternity, you don't get it.
No, but like here's the deal, like, oh, man, I loved Beta. I fucking loved Beta. I loved it.
As a guy who just got to hang out there and be chill with everyone, and not an official member, but got to be part of it, it was pretty cool.
Let me tell you something. The day that my friend Austin died, and I want to say within 15 minutes of people finding out that he was dead, I got called in by like 4 different people in the house into a room with like everybody in Beta in the room, called in for me for that situation. And what I beat myself up to this day about it, because I didn't appreciate them enough. I just didn't. I just fucking didn't. And I wish I would have. You know what I mean? I really wish I would have appreciated them a little more. But I think as time goes on, one of the big problems was the way that I joined, too. You know, I was kind of hanging out there for years, and then I was like, yeah, I'll join. But by the time I joined a pledge class that was much younger than me. So, like, all my friends were at bars and stuff while I was back hanging out with teenagers and shit. So it was just, you know, that was the dynamic, I think, that kind of ruined it for me. But my time there, loved it.
Yep.
I have no complaints.
You know, it was a house full of good people at the time.
That was that Halloween where... someone had a full bottle of wine downstairs, and she slipped out of her hand and fell on the ground, and that room was a fucking war zone that night. It was so bad.
Every party night.
Yeah, but this was one of those nights where it was like bad. Like there was glass, because someone broke their glass, and everyone was like, "Hey!" Just started breaking their shit because it was just time to break glass now.
Yep.
It's just how it goes. And yeah, I ended up. This is what I remember, and then I'll fill in some stories from what people are. I went back the next day to backtrack, figure out, fill in the blanks. Played a little Jeopardy. I drank way too much beer, and then
as we do,
yes, and then drank way too much liquor, and I drank the liquor after the beer, which is just Fucking freshman ass move. Stupid ass.
Don't you know the rhyme?
God damn it, was
Beer
I
than
dumb.
liquor, never sicker.
But I was already blacked out, so that was Steve. That was another guy in charge of my body. I don't know who that was.
Yeah.
I called blackout Jake Steve, so I don't have to take responsibility for him. That guy's a fuckhead. I don't know what he's up to. But I remember the next day waking up in my bed and I was like looking around and I was like, you got home, dude. Nice. Like I'm proud of you, man. Like I was so proud of myself for getting there. And then I looked in the mirror and there was shards of glass still in my face, places where glass used to be, like a cut. My keys were missing. Like, my phone was gone, my wallet was, like, in 4 pieces, like, my cards were all over my room, and there was wet laundry fucking everywhere. All over. Or, no, that was a different night.
I was going to say,
that was a
different
different night.
wet laundry.
That was a different night.
Yeah, no, that was when we lived together. Actually, you lived in your apartment.
Yeah, that was, like, right before I moved in with you. That was that Tuesday night you guys had me go out and fucking drink with all you dumbasses.
Got lit,
Emmett sent me a video of my dumbass at the bar, like, the other day. Just sent me a video about this, and
was it the inventory killer one?
No, it was the one where I'm leaving a tip for her, and it was, like, this stupid drawing on a napkin or something. Like,
yeah, I remember that shit. Yeah, I think that was the same night as, like, you having, like, 4 or 5 inventory killers.
Mistakes were made. College, man. I forgot about all that shit until, well, obviously it wasn't a memory in the first place.
It was more or less me being told about what I did. It was my secondhand
information.
Yeah. Finding out what Steve did.
Dude, that's why I barely drink anymore, because I know what Steve's up to in there. I know he comes out.
I've heard stories.
I know what he's doing. He's in there. He's like, just give me one of them motherfucking shots, baby. I'll come out. We'll have fun. We'll spend the whole check at the account. Fuck it. Like, you remember graduation night? Do you remember graduation 2017? Do you know how much money I spent downtown? Graduation night 2017? Take a guess.
I think I remember you buying a lot of rounds for people, but I don't remember your price.
My first order was 10 inventory killers.
Okay, let me guess.
$80. Right off the bat. That round was $80. So, yeah, knowing that.
Dude, I'd like to have a free $80 right now.
Right? I'd like to go back and kick my own ass for doing that shit. What was it? The fuck?
How come I had more money when I was fucking around?
But here's the deal. Let me explain this. So that if you are in college right now, you need to do college in college so you don't do it after. And if you're in high school right now, do college in college. Don't fuck your life up, you idiot.
Yeah.
Seriously. But, like, here's why. Because when you're between the ages of, like, 18 to 22, 23... that's about all you can... That is your time to be as fiscally irresponsible, do whatever the fuck you want to do, get it out of your system. Mm-hmm. Because when you're 25, you can't do that. You spend $400 downtown, you're not paying rent this month, buddy.
Yep.
But that's what I'm saying. So when you're in college, that's when you need to lose your fucking mind and do the dumb shit you want to do, because you cannot wait to do it after, because... you'll end up you'll be that fucking guy who's in that bar with all the college kids still, who's 33, and everyone's like, that's that fucking weirdo who still wears his Letterman's jacket. Everyone's cool to him to his face, so they want him to think they're weird, but like they all shit talk him behind their back.
Yeah,
that's what you'll end up being if you don't have fun in college, because you'll do it afterwards.
Yeah,
that's what I mean.
Yeah, you don't have much of a life if you decide to college after college.
No, man. How many people in college do we know too that, like, yeah, they got really good grades and they had fun? But now that we're all done and we all have jobs and we're all making the same money, what did you do in college? You spent every single night of college in a book. Mm-hmm. We all went out and had fun. And yeah, you had 0.2 better of a grade point average. But I guarantee you at least 73% more fun in college than you. And fun to me, I think
that's an actual stat too. 73%.
73%. I was going to say I wasn't right by Hopkins or whatever. Yeah, Stanford, Yale University. They all teamed up. Harvard.
But shit, for real though, like I attended 2 different technical schools, so I feel like when you go to a technical college, it's not as serious as a university sometimes, like, because if you're in a university studying something big, it's a 4-year thing, I feel like it's always way more difficult and there's way more time put in, and I know I'm probably wrong, but for some reason when I picture university shit, I picture some, like, you either have a hardcore social life and not that good at grades, or you don't have a social life and you just become a doctor. Like, that's just how things work. But in a technical college, it always seems like there's that freaking balance of, like, you're partying at night, getting grades during the day. Like, for me, it was just easy, and I never had a problem with doing school and my social life.
No, and dude, guidance counselors need to stop telling kids to go to fucking 4-year universities all the time.
Oh, dude,
go to a fucking tech school, dude.
Now that I went through tech school, I don't even think I needed that. Like,
dude, I wish I could return all of my time at UND and go to a tech school.
Did you keep your receipt?
What's that?
Did you keep your receipt?
My receipt? Yeah, it's called my pharmaceutical records from all my fucking mental health problems. You fucks.
My diploma.
Just return
I'm not
the
using this right now.
I'd
Can
like
you
to give
take
this
it?
back. This was bullshit. Turns out this isn't worth anything. I didn't know. You guys were full of shit.
I'm not using this.
You guys are going to be so successful in the world.
Okay, but what is success if I'm paying all of it back to the fucking student loan people? Like, you know, cool, I got a good job. I have none of the fucking benefits of it.
Right.
So at that point, what's the value of life? Same if you would have gone to a tech school and you would have partied. So just go to a tech school. Like, I went to UND, changed my major 4 times, and I'm doing a fucking podcast and stand-up comedy for a living. Dude, you have no idea where your life's going to go.
Nope, none.
Absolutely none. So, like, for high schools to pitch this fucking idea, go to college right now. Don't take any time off. You need to go right now and spend all this money. Fuck that. Take a gap year at least.
It was that kind of pushing an ideal, and it's not even necessarily just schools doing it. It's always parents asking you, where are you going to college after? It's like, oh, I didn't know I was supposed to actually be thinking about that.
Yeah,
like,
right.
I didn't have a lust or desire to go to one, and that's why.
And then when you call them for help, what do? Well, you were the one who wanted to go to college. What? No, I fucking didn't. You told me I didn't. What?
You told me to.
God damn.
But that's why I rushed into going into law enforcement, dude. Like, that ain't me. What the fuck was I doing there? I just knew 2 guys from high school that I thought, hey, it'd be fine to go to college with you. If they were going for it, I went with them.
Right.
No fucking...
Right. You went with your friends.
Yeah, basically.
You weren't going to school. You were going to hang out with your friends.
Kinda, yeah.
That's a fucking problem. Mm-hmm. And it's not a problem that you should have handled at the time because you were fucking 17.
Right.
Here's the deal, dude.
At that time, you still don't know how to decide the rest of your life.
Okay, let me ask, if you're 17 years old, could you buy a fucking car? Like, could you go to a dealership and buy a car? Would they approve that loan?
Mm-mm.
Never. Would you go to a bank? Would they give you a $100,000 small business loan?
Nope.
Never. Would you be able to buy a house?
The answer is no. Still.
Never. So all of these items are like, a pretty significant amount of money that they would never give you. But now you change the word to student loan. Oh, we'll hand that shit out all day. Mm-hmm. Fork it over, no fucking limit. What? And now these loans you can't fork. You can't if you in life there is a fail-safe option. If you guys didn't know, it's called the I declare bankruptcy option. Mm-hmm. And you very much go like Michael Scott and you just scream it and all your problems are solved. Bankruptcy! Hi, I didn't know if you knew this, but you can't just yell, I declare bankruptcy and have anything happen. That's not how this works. Or no, you can't just say that and have, I didn't say it. I declared it. Yeah, still doesn't mean anything. No, you can do that. If you overdo all your loans, you take out a bad, like 2008 happens, you can file bankruptcy and get a fresh start, unless it's a student loan.
Yep.
Then you can't.
That shit sticks with you forever.
Hey, you should have known, man. You were 17. Why wouldn't you have known when you were 17 that you would have stuck? This loan is worth for 30 years for double your time on Earth. You're supposed to know what that is? Are you fucking kidding me? Go fuck yourself. This has got to be one of the most dumbest, retarded. Fuck you if you don't like me saying that word. This is just stupid. This is just stupid. Why would you do this to your kids?
Dude, at 17, I wasn't even deciding what I was eating for lunch.
Dude, you know what I was worried about when I was 17? Literally, I was worried about the sports I was playing and jerking off every night. I needed to get that in at night, and I shared a room, so I had to find the best location, the best time. That was my worry when I was 17. Not if I'm going to take out this loan is subsidized at 3.2%. No one even knows what the fuck those words means. And you can explain it all day on the words and write the definitions out. They don't understand it or truly comprehend it. They can tell you back what you said, but for them to fully comprehend what that means, doubt it.
Yeah,
doubt it, dude.
We have not even lived on our own yet to understand what it means to have responsibility. And you're putting, for some people, $100,000 debt on our shoulders by the time we're
What's the biggest
21,
loan you get when you're a teenager? like fucking $100 from your parents or some shit. Like maybe they buy you your first car for $500 and you pay them back month. That okay. $100,000, dude, and for some schools aren't $100,000. Some schools are $40,000. $40,000, dude. Are you fucking kidding me?
I mean, I didn't even accumulate more than $20,000 from my school, but I'm still paying that back slowly just because.
Dude, it's unbelievable. Like how much because I took out my government loans, and then because I didn't know how college worked, they were like, "Yeah, you don't have enough." And I was like, "What do you mean? I had to take out the loans and then that?" And they're like, "No, because your family makes too much money." And I was like, "My single mother makes too much money? You fucking talking about? Like she has 8 kids and she's a single mother. She makes too much money. She runs a daycare. You fucking talking about?" They're like, "Yeah, your expected family contribution is a few grand." I'm like, you go tell my mother to give me a couple things. You do that because it's not happening, buddy.
Because if I ask, I'm
it's
going to
not
get my ass
happening.
beat.
So the only way, because again, I don't know what I'm doing. They're like, "Oh, well, use this company. They're called Sally Mae. They used to be a federal government company, so they're very good." Me, okay, this is a teacher telling me this information. I should trust this. What they don't tell you is that they broke off the federal government because their interest rates were variable, and mine was started at 6% and went up to 9% the day after I signed it.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. So that one is actually a huge problem. What's up?
Bray's just popping in.
Hi, Bray. Bray doesn't want to be on the podcast, but he likes popping in on every single one of them so far.
We're going to get our phones out and just take pictures of him.
He's going to get on this podcast one day. Bray,
we'll just
Bray's a wonderful person. I wish he would come on this podcast, man. He's like super positive. He's a fucking chiropractor.
True. And he's just going to say, he's
super knowledgeable. And guess what else he is?
Really cute.
A Native American.
It helps to have minorities.
Do you know what that? No, that's not what
kidding.
It is. It's just cool because like it's an example. Because what is the stigma of Native American tribes and reservations? Usually alcoholics. I'll say it. That's what people think. Not to be. What?
I was thinking you were gonna say like have a lot of money or something, but
no.
I didn't.
Well, like they usually. I mean, some tribes have money from casinos and whatever else, but generally speaking, the people don't. Like a lot of the people just do not have money. That's why they drink to like push their stuff aside. It's a problem, but he's out here just grinding, getting his shit done. Got a diploma from high school. He was like, "Fuck that! I want a college one." Went and got that. Fuck that! I want another one. Went and he's going to get another one. It's dope.
Yeah, dude.
It's fucking dope. I couldn't even finish one of the colleges that I went to, and he's over here busting out 3 of them. It's fucking dope, and I think people would like to hear from him, so I'm trying to get him on here. There's a lot of people I'm trying.
Is there any way we could bribe him?
Well, I tried that, and what he's told me was, and I quote, "Well, I can guarantee you that asking me multiple times isn't going to get me to get on your fucking show."
That sounds like a mom response.
It sounds like something I would say back to me. So
Got you good then.
I can't really be mad because I would say it. Yeah, he's awesome, dude, and he has his own wood shop in the garage and makes fucking birdhouses and cutting boards and fucking all this other shit. Fucking, have you seen his wood shop out there?
No.
When you leave, we'll go out there and look at it.
Fucking
He's got a planer. A planer. He's got like a two type. He got like a belt sander that like is upright, so you can like mold around it, and then he's got one that you can like do this with. He's got a couple chisels. He didn't like any of the hammers that they were selling, so he made his own because it was better. Literally, like, who does that? Like,
I'm gonna
other than
build a
Elon
tool
Musk, who's
so
doing
I
that
can
shit.
make things,
Exactly.
yeah.
He literally, there wasn't a tool to fit, so he built a tool to make the job work. He's a fucking engineer and doesn't even know it. Like,
Next degree.
right. And he's just a really smart person. He's a great person. That's why I keep trying to live with him all the time, because it's like keeps my attitude in a good place too. He's pretty good at catching me when I'm in some slump too. If I'm ever like, it's just not a good day, and he's like, "It's not a good day. Did you get cancer or something?" I'm like, "No." And he's like, "Oh, well, it sounded to me so you're fucking fine then, right?" It's like, "Yeah, you're right. I am fine." Like it's shit like that. It's like I need that every once in a while.
Yeah. What were we talking about before he poked his little head?
Fucking titties, man. Not
I don't
titties.
think
We weren't talking
were,
about
but
titties.
We
but
could.
Talking about. Do you want to know what's funny? Okay.
Where are you going?
No Nut November. Where are we at? Day 19 of No Nut November. Definitely, I failed that shit. That's not happening. Are you fucking kidding me?
Thanks for the heads up.
Oh, okay. What guy? Okay, what male right now is gonna be like, oh, I survived this? No, you fucking didn't.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
You are a liar.
I didn't even attempt.
Shit, really? Oh man, I didn't know. I was like 3 hours in, I think, and we fucking no, fucking.
November 1st.
Pornhub has a Twitter account that someone like is obviously always tweeting shit on. Just it's fucking hilarious.
Who?
It's Pornhub.
Oh,
and it's called Aria, and it's like the Pornhub AI girl or something or whatever. I don't know. It's funny because like November 2nd, they were like 110 million people have already failed on November, and it was like shame, shame, shame. Like the scene from. I was dead. I could not handle it. It's like, you guys are too funny.
From Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Pornhub, like, what was it last year? A city couldn't afford to plow their streets, so Pornhub went out and plowed the streets for them.
They have advertised on their side of their trucks? Or not?
Yeah.
Did they really?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Good for you, Pornhub.
I'm going to put a picture up on the TV just so we can look at it. Because they literally, because it was like that time when the federal government was shut down and everyone was like, oh, that's great. Like, no one's going to be able to do anything. And then all these companies like Domino's was like coming out and patching holes so that they could remember.
Yep.
And then the feds were like, oh, shit, people do realize they don't need us. We got to get this government back and going. Like, oh, shit, people are realizing they don't actually need us for help. That was when Pornhub came out and started plowing streets for a lot of cities because people couldn't drive anywhere, and they were like, well, we'll get you going. We got to get your revenue so you can pay for premium. Oh, man.
Damn. It's kind of weird how you never know who's going to fucking step up, dude.
Yeah. Pornhub plows Boston, New York City, a couple other places in New Jersey that I can't read this name. What the hell is that word? You guys got weird names out there on the East Coast, man. I don't know what that was. Like that. I have not. I should. I'm from Wisconsin. We have like towns like Wapaka, Waconomowoc, like Wauwatosa, Milwaukee. What are the other ones? We got all sorts of funky names. Oneida. What's that?
I said I didn't grow up
Manitowoc. It's great shit.
Pretty much all the Minnesota names are pretty easy to say.
Yeah, you guys got like Sun Prairie. Or no, Sun Prairie is Wisconsin. You guys are Eden Prairie here.
We have a town called Now Then. Like, we just weren't that creative.
What should we call this? Now Then. What was that? That's it? No, that was what I was. I already. The word is Now Then. He said that.
Yep.
Steve's like, you know what? Sign it. Fuck it. We don't care. Lewis and Clark were here
Little
already.
Falls. Like,
how cool
nothing
would it be,
was creative.
How cool would it be around with Lewis and Clark just checking out the prairie dogs for the first time? It's like, oh my god, look at this fucking thing. Like,
look at these little dogs on the prairie dogs.
Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? That's for sure. And they had, okay, how do you say, I know what her name is, but I don't want to say it. But how do you say the name of the lady that helped Lewis and Clark? Sacagawea?
Yeah.
That's not her name,
Is it Sacagawea or something?
Sacagawea.
They taught me wrong.
Yeah, and I was wrong too.
Schools.
I was wrong too, and I changed it because I went out to where she was born with Bray on his tribe reservation or whatever.
And you asked her grandchildren?
Well, her family still lives there, and all the descendants.
Really?
And there's all sorts of books and shit like that. Yeah. And they're pretty confident that it's Sakakawea, so I'm going to go ahead and...
I mean, you know your family
yeah,
name,
I'm going to go ahead. It's like when everyone was calling... who was that football player that everyone... Tyrell and Terrell Owens. And, like, ESPN would call him Tyrell Owens, and then go over on Fox Sports, and they were like Terrell Owens, and it's like, well, which one is it, dude? Like,
that happens a few times with football player names, actually. I remember thinking about one and seeing their name on their jersey and then hearing them say it. And then I remember there being a correction from the football player saying, oh, my name is actually said like this. But I don't remember his name.
I mean, who was that dude with that super long last name for the Packers for a while? Like, Kabir Bahajabilamila, something like that.
What?
I think that was it.
No,
I think that was what it was.
Oh, no idea.
Yeah, the dude was like a defensive guard or something. Fucking crazy ass last name. He was one of those dudes that has the name bar that goes onto your sleeve. It's just so long. Does anyone on the Vikings have a long last name like that?
Not really, no.
What are the Vikings up? I haven't watched them. What happened? Didn't they just have a killer game recently?
It was Well, I about died. Like, I was so pissed off with the Vikings when we were...
They lose?
Well, fuck. The Broncos kicked our... They were ahead by 20-plus points at the... It was like, what was it, 21 or 24 to 0 when we went into halftime. We were losing.
Classic.
We had a comeback. Yeah, right? And here, let me just backtrack a little bit. So before that game even happened, I was talking to some friends on Friday night, 2 days before the game, and I was just like, we're playing the Broncos on Sunday, and that they're a losing team. They're 3-6. We should technically we should have no problems winning. But because we're the Vikings and we like to put our fans in panic mode, we're going to maybe make it a close one and win by like a field goal is what I guesstimated. Well, we're down 21-0 at half. And I was like, yep, I knew they were going to fucking piss me off and lose to a losing team or something like this. And then they came back to win it by 4 points. And I was like, wow, I basically called this fucking game. Like,
should have put money on that shit
for
in
real.
Vegas.
And the whole game was just stressful because even when they were coming back and scoring touchdowns, like, there was a lot of sloppiness and they just weren't on their game. And then at the last minute and a half or 2 minutes of the game, we're watching the Broncos almost coming back to score a game-winning touchdown on us, and it was just nail-biting the whole time.
Just an asshole pucker.
Yeah. Well, I wish that was true. I had to clean my shorts.
Whenever I think of games, I always think of that video of that cop who's dancing with the mascot, and he just absolutely kills it.
Really?
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Oh, my God. I'm trying to think. It was at like a Houston Astros game. And the mascot goes up to the security guard and he just starts dancing. I don't know if it was a security guard or a cop. I think it was a cop. I think he had a gun. I don't know. He just starts dancing with him. And then the security guard, cop guy, I don't know. He just starts busting a fucking move. Like, literally kicks ass, takes names. The whole crowd is like, oh, fuck yeah. Like, ah. Like baseball games going on in the back, but the show's up here. Like, this guy's the show.
I like when unsuspected people would just kill it and like dancing or something.
Being a cop would be so fucking tough.
Yeah, it's those moments though.
You know
that
what?
You
want to know
need
what?
To see more.
I've said it 1,000 times before, and I'll say it again. I love good police officers, the ones who do a great job, which is most of them. I love you guys, and that's. My words get so misconstrued sometimes when I like, you know what I don't like? When people who abuse their authority, period, do something. So whether that's in any workplace, but you guys happen to be the ones with guns who shoot people. Like, that's just, the consequences are really higher on your job. So like, when something bad does happen, it's a big deal. And it has to be a big deal, man. When you're taking lives, it's a big deal. Right. And so that's why the repercussions are so much higher. But at the same time, dude, why is there no press on the fact that they're like the police this year are like the biggest group of people to get toys for kids without toys? Like, they go to fucking Target on their own dime. They roll up with all these fucking shopping carts and just roll out of there with all this money, and they drive and they're going outside trying to get donations and change, and they're working on fucking $30,000 a year to do all this.
It's statistically proven that bad news carries more than good news does.
Well, we're humans, man. Humans, any living thing remembers bad to avoid it next time to stay alive. It's a survival trait. But that doesn't mean that we can't actively change that.
Right. I
mean, we recognize that we have that
everyone wants
trait.
To hear good news, especially with how much bad news we always hear. Like, good news is it's so rare to actually just have broadcasted that when there is a good news thing, it's kind of heartwarming. And it's like, well, look, there's a little bit of good in the world. That needs to get
out there more, too.
And there's a lot more of it than we get to see, and that's why we think the world is so shitty, which there's quite a few things that are pretty shitty. But there's a lot of good happening, too.
But is the world that shitty? Like, here's my example. Here's my little experiment that I like people doing when they say that. Like, I don't think so. I think the internet's a weird place. I think everyone on the internet's pretty pissed off. But that's California. Every time you log on to your social media, you're portaling into California because that's where these social media companies are. And don't be mistaken. You are playing a company game when you're logging into those. They are making money off you. You're not. It's not just, hey, I'm sharing links, ha ha ha. That's not what it is. They're looking at your interests and they're selling that to other people to advertise better.
Oh, yeah, that's why the random shit pops up in your feed. Like, wait, I was just talking about this.
But that's why it's a big deal. You know what I mean? Where the fuck was I going with this? God, Pod is a son of a bitch. Where was I going with this? What are we talking about?
The world's not so bad.
Get off the internet, go outside. How many people do you see just fighting in the streets like you see on Facebook? You don't. You see people passing each other. Hi, have a good day. Thank you. Like that's what you see. You see people in the mall. Like I'll wave at people going down the street and passing me. Like the world is actually a pretty nice place. People would love to make you think it's so dangerous out there, but is it? No, everything's fine. The world is fine. Everything's good.
You got me. No, that's true. Like you step outside and it's a totally different environment than the internet.
Everything's fine, man. The world is fine. Everyone wants to make you believe that everything's up in arms because that shit sells and it monetizes.
Right, and it's so dramatic and stressful just to think about sometimes that it just makes it think that everything is engulfed around it.
Yeah, it's people need to really like, oh man, is the human race even worth saving, man? Yeah, I think so. I would like to think so. Well, what have we ever done that's so great? I don't know. The fact that we have 2 space probes out of our solar system looking for extraterrestrial life. We just created a vaccine in Australia that is curing breast cancer. We just we got proton surgery down, or what is that? Photon radiation for breast cancer here at the Mayo Clinic. I think humans are doing a pretty good fucking job here. If you all you focus on all the time is the bad, then yeah, you're gonna have a pretty shitty day pretty often. But what's that gonna do? Fuck that. That's stupid. And it's a change of your mindset. I mean, for me, it was at least to start turning your days around. You just got to be like, yeah, well, wake up, say 3 things that are good for you. Oh, well, you know. Got warm water today. The water heater's not out. That's pretty cool. You know, lights turn on. It's dope. Got food. It's pretty cool. It can be nothing, you know. Like
everything's on demand now.
Yeah, well, like, it can be anything. If you just start, like, if you're ever having one of those shitty days, you're like, just say 3 things that are going great. You'll probably realize your day is fine. You probably just had one bad thing happen, and now you're mulling on it.
My grandpa is a real big advocate. Well, I mean, he's still alive, so. But he is a big advocate for positive mental attitude. He's won awards from his company, basically saying that he's the most positive guy in the office. Yeah. Because, yes, he literally has taught me since I was growing up that wake up in the morning and tell yourself, I'm happy, healthy, and terrific, and go on with your fucking day. And, like... Yeah, he just will not shut up about positive mental attitude. And it's such a good thing to learn because it literally is, like you were just saying, walk outside, look around, things aren't so bad. It's all about how you perceive things. If you're going on the internet, everything is perceived as negative, so then you're just going to assume everything's negative. But yeah, so I mean, I look up to him for that because he's one of the people that taught me how to keep your attitude in check. Yep. And it's just about how the way you think of things.
You know what helps me in the morning a lot?
What's that?
I don't check my phone for like the first hour of the day.
Pretty helpful.
I don't. Pretty helpful. I have my phone at the other end of the room. I get up, go take a shower, get all ready, go eat. Until I'm leaving for work, I won't touch it. I don't need that shit in the morning. You don't need to fucking What the fuck? What did you miss while you were sleeping? Nothing. You didn't miss shit. Oh, well, what if a mass shooting happened somewhere? No, it didn't. It fucking didn't, okay? It didn't happen.
And if it did, why do you need to know now?
Well, and,
or like, what
dude,
do you care?
I don't think people, the stuff that's in the news is, what are the odds of you just being gunned down at a concert? I've been to a shit ton of concerts, and I've only ever heard of one getting shot up. As far as I know, that guy who they say did it didn't fucking do it, so we're still got a lot of questions there. What's the motive? His brother adamantly said he didn't do it, and then like 2 days after he went and said his brother didn't do it, they like, oh, well, what's this Windows 98 with 28 terabytes of porn doing on it? Like, he's like, I've never touched that computer. And they're like, oh, well, we'll see you in court, bitch. And then they threw him in jail for saying that. There's other shit going on there, but like, people have such an irrational fear because of all this shit that's thrown at them. It's like, dude, you're fine. You're fucking fine. Did you go to the store today and you got food and you went home and you went to work and you're fine? Stop listening to that shit. Put your phone in the fucking garbage disposal every once in a while. You don't need that shit.
I think you only get to do that once.
Well, just put it away, man. What? You don't need that shit. Fuck.
Right.
All right, this podcast is getting long.
All right.
You can say whatever you want, though. We like in the next 10 minutes we'll wrap it up.
No, that's fine. I think we've covered a lot of ground here today.
I just like shit talking sometimes into the microphone. It's fun.
It's a good way to release some energy.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of people like listening to just us bullshitting. There's a lot of people that work quietly with their headphones in, and they feel like they're a part of the conversation with something like this.
Right. I still listen to a Grand Forks station on iHeartRadio.
Yeah,
would just
same.
Be Bobby Bones show.
Yep.
I love listening to that.
I love his show.
Dude,
he has a great show. Bobby Bones. Dude, Bobby,
he's done so much.
Dude, we should do each other's show. I'll come on your show, you do my show.
Well, that would be legit.
I think we should talk to him. I think he'd do it.
Dude,
I think he would do it. I'll give him a call sometime. Yeah, he's pretty dope. He's cool. The Bobby Bones. I love that dude's show. He's hilarious.
Yeah. Dude, and
I woke up to him.
He's done so much shit. He's got an interesting story.
I woke up to him every morning for like 5 years going to work.
Right, that's why I can't not
yeah.
know. Like, got to listen to their show.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, and they just won radio personality of the year for CMAs and whatnot. So like, they're pretty much the coolest broadcast show in the nation for the year is basically what that means.
That's dope.
Yeah, and they got to tell their stories about them being at the CMAs, and because they are kind of like quirky people, like they were just sharing their awkward moments at the CMA shows and the things they fucked up on. And so yeah, it was funny to hear because they mentioned these big names and how they were just awkward in front of them. And it's just like, God, there's such real people hanging out with what you would usually perceive because their big name is a star that you'll never get to meet. It isn't a real person, but like, they're just so real, and I think it's kind of refreshing, and it's nice to listen to them every morning because they're, like you were just talking about, you and I were just talking about positive mental attitude. They're very positive.
Yeah,
all the time. And they do that segment every morning, Tell Me Something Good. Like I was just saying, like you don't hear enough good news, but they make sure to do that in the morning.
Yep.
So, no, it's a really good show they have going on there.
All right, we'll wrap this up. Any last words before we go?
Thanks for having me.
No, thank you for being here, Naython. How did your dad's move go, by the way?
It went pretty good. There wasn't a crap ton of things to move, just a couple of heavy objects.
Just heavy lifting.
One trailer full, so...
That's not bad.
Yeah, no, not too bad. He's got a nice little place there.
Cool. Good. At least you didn't pull any muscles or anything.
Dude, actually, walking into my garage with this big TV stand, I... stepped on the nose of the tread of the stair and slipped down it. And I went knee first into the concrete. Like no catching, no nothing, just dropped my knee. And I'm gonna put it on the fact that I'm still young and whatnot because I don't feel it. And that was just this morning, and I don't feel it.
I'll wait till tomorrow morning.
Yeah, no.
Tomorrow morning you wake up and my kneecap was actually broken. I didn't realize.
Yeah, it could be. I'm kind of nervous for that, but yeah, no, I'm kind of happy I don't feel it as much as I did when it happened.
All right, Naython. Well, thanks for being on.
Thanks, buddy.
See you guys.